Howdy folks, welcome back to another tech tip of the week. My name is Ben Drew, and let's dive right on into PhET, interactive simulations. These simulations have been put out by the University of Colorado, and they're math and science simulations that they've been around for a while, but they're very effective. I've used them throughout my career teaching, and if you've not heard of them, they're a really great tool to explain some of these concepts that might be a little more abstract or harder to visualize for students. So they can be used as great demonstrations or as lab activities with your kids. So let's have a look. So you can sort them by subject and also by grade level and compatibility. So if you're an elementary school teacher, you can click on that and all of a sudden you have things that are applicable to you. So let's say you want to teach natural selection, you can just click on it and it brings you to this page. So the nice thing is you can give this link right here to your students and it'll bring them to this, and all they have to do is hit play. There's no login, there's no information about your students going to the program. And what's nice for teachers is that along here, if you make an account and sign in, it gives you teaching resources. So it gives you like a little lesson plan and how to use it. There are activities which are really nice where teachers who have created labs over the years have posted them here for other people to use or adapt or take from them. So if you're not quite sure how you'd want to use it, you can look at some of what they were doing and kind of grab some ideas from that, create your own sort of lab experience for your students. So you just click on them and it tells you the level. So like this one's a middle school, this one's high school, and then subjects and what language they're in. You'll notice that they're usually in English or Spanish because this is from the United States. So here's like a K5. It can be used as middle or high school. So you can click on it and then you can get a PDF or a Google Doc to help you. So there you have what someone's created. This is an answer key. All right. So that kind of goes along with it. So you can kind of look through those. But let's check out the simulation really quick. So as I said, you just hit play on it. It loads up. So the kids load up and then they have their worksheet with them or whatever they're working with. There's an intro and a lab. So in this one, you're looking at like how color and different genetic traits can be passed on. So what's nice is like you can choose so to start off, it's just fur. So we have brown fur as a mutation. We add a mate and then you can run through it. And then you'll see that a portion of these white rabbits have been mutated to have brown. But if we look at wolves, if we put wolves in there, all of a sudden there's a new factor, and now the brown wolves have a better time of blending in than the white wolves, and so you're going to see the population shift from brown to white because the brown have camouflage. And then you can look at, it has the data and everything along with it. So there's a lot of great simulations on this website. Let's just take a second to kind of peruse them. So there's 108 different science and math. For diffusion and particle theory and stuff, there's a lot of great activities within the gas. So you can look at, the relationships of pressure to temperature. So you can heat. And then as you heat it, you see that the temp's going up, the pressure's building. And then eventually, if you build up enough pressure, the whole thing explodes. So there's lots of neat things in there to explore. So if you're looking at parabolas or projectiles, you can look at different arcs created. So you can play around with power and angles and look at what's the best angle. You can build fractions. You can build atoms. You can play around with the greenhouse effect, all the way to static charge. So this is a great tool that you can use within math and science courses to explore different phenomena, and it provides a lot of resources for you as far as what are some ideas for a lab activity you could do with it. So really, if you haven't seen this before or if you have forgot about it, go back to PhET, check it out. There's a lot of good stuff here. All right. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next one.